What's up, JeahBaes? It's me. I bet you're wondering where I've been. It's been a couple of weeks. Last time I was here, I mentioned to you guys that I just haven't been motivated to do videos and such, and that I was going to try to be here and be present and etc. Since that time, I have discovered some things. So I felt that I owed it to the baes to fill you guys in on what's going on. It's not this like, I don't know, it's adult things, it's life. Stuff happens, you know, but I figured, you know, it's girl chat. And guy, I know there's like a small percentage of guys who watch me, so what up, y'all? And I think that it's good news. It just means that things are going to be different from here on out. First things first, I got a new job. I haven't started it yet, but I have a new job. And I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to be a really big change and positive change for my husband and I. And so yay for that. The other thing is I quit my job. After I found out that I got this job, I quit my previous job. So I have this 6-week-long hiatus, in which time I have been doing things, you know, to supplement my income. I did some writing for Lisa on the Mode. I've done some content creation on Second Life. For those of you who are familiar with Second Life, I've been on there for damn near 9 years, creating fashion for other individuals who like to spend their money on things they can't take with them, you know, which works out fine for me because it supplements my income. The other thing is my husband and I discovered that we are in the family way. So we have a little one cooking in the oven, and that's awesome, right? Yay! Oh my god, we're gonna make such cute babies. I've said that before. My husband's hot, I'm pretty cute, you know, we're gonna make some great kids. The problem is this first trimester has been whooping my ass. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with y'all. It's been kicking my ass. I've been exhausted, I've been nauseous, I've been in pain, a lot of pain, and completely, like, even further unmotivated to do stuff. Like, I can't believe I put this face on, y'all. I can't believe it. I let myself have like 3 days of minor symptoms before I was like, okay, let me try this out real quick. Let me see if I can do this. And that's the only reason I'm in front of the camera right now, is because he or she is probably asleep and isn't doing the Millie Rock, you know, so I'm all right. But yeah, this has really thrown me for a loop. I don't know if I've talked about this with you guys, but when we first got married, I became pregnant in that same month that we got married, and before, like halfway through the first trimester, I ended up miscarrying. And so, you know, we mourned that loss, and I wasn't exactly sure. I felt like I didn't know when I was gonna want to do it again, and I just, you know, we weren't exactly trying. Maybe 2 months ago. Nah, it had to be more than that because I'm 8 weeks. So you know, a couple of months ago, somewhere over there, we I started tracking my periods and ovulation and all that other stuff. And so, you know, we were successful after 2 tries. And I was like, you know, the line is real faint in the beginning when you try a pregnancy test, right? Like, you can barely see it, but they say, even if you can barely see it, it means you're pregnant. So I had the EPT test, error proof test, I think is, why am I saying test again? But anyway, the pregnancy test was positive, and I was like, hey, come and look at this, tell me I'm like not tripping. I need to make sure, because I was staring, okay? I was staring at it. We're excited, and it's due in February. So early February, so shout out to all the Aquariuses out there. Another one on the way. To all my Nyjah people, please, my husband just wants to name the child first son or first daughter, and I just, can y'all help me? Because no shade, but I find that to be like an obvious, not very original name if we're gonna give the baby a Nigerian name. You know what I'm saying? Can y'all help me out? Please. I would like for the child's name to reflect what we expect them to be, like what we hope for them. You know what I'm saying? Not just, hey, you're the first one out. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, forgive me if I'm not being culturally sensitive. I just, like, I don't like Junior either. Like, to be totally honest with you guys, I'm not really a fan of the concept of Junior because I feel like that's lazy. You know, you name your child after yourself. Like, you didn't even give this person a chance. You didn't even you didn't even see if they're like you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I want our child to have a name of like being destined for something, or, you know, having a connection. And yes, you know, if it's a boy, my late father's name will be incorporated somehow. If it's a girl, it's a free for all. Honestly, like, I just don't know. I have no idea. Which kind of leads me to believe it's a boy, just because I have no thoughts in my mind about a girl's name. So, who knows? Help me out in the comment section, JeahBaes. You know, this is, y'all are experiencing this with me. So I would like for you to participate. And talk to me about your pregnancy symptoms and the things that you experienced, all the moms out there and all the dads, like what you had to do for your pregnant woman, you know, during the pregnancy, because I had to have a nice little chat with Solo Man, okay, about the fact that, you know, sometimes I'm gonna want to make a midnight run to Sonic, and you just gonna have to get out of bed and go with me. You know what I mean? Like, what's your problem? You ain't got to work till the late afternoon. So that's what's going on right now. I'm finally, I wouldn't say that I'm leveling off of symptoms, but they're not as severe as they were the first couple of months. Because before I quit my previous job, I had taken a couple of days off because I was just out of it. Didn't know why. I was totally out of it. And then they figured out after I told them, they were like, oh, okay, well, that definitely explains why you've been, you know, throwing up at your desk and, you know, needing to leave early. I felt like, you know, I have this 6-week time period to allow myself to rest and get through these symptoms, and I'm fortunate in that. A lot of women don't have that. They have to work through it, and they have to, most of the time, especially if you work in a corporate position, you have to hide it. And so I said, let me take advantage of this time. And I know how to, like, okay, first of all, I don't know, I'm lying. I don't know how to rest. Okay, I don't. I can find something to do. I can find something to do. That's like a blessing and a curse. I'm never bored, but I also don't be resting. And so I'm calling it a beam because that's currently the size of the embryo. And so this beam has been like, I need all your energy right now, so I'm just need you to take that nap. I woke up from a 3-hour nap, you guys, to put this makeup on and talk to you. Woo! I was so comfortable. I ain't never been that comfortable. Like, I slept so good while Simply Quinoa was playing in the background, showing me how to make vegan dinners. That's the other thing I wanted to talk to you guys about, and tell me if you're interested in it. I am interested in veganism, and primarily it's because I'm lactose intolerant. So, and I likes my meat, like, you know, I get down on some chicken and some beef. That's pretty much it. And shrimp when the mood strikes. But I could do without it. I think I could. My only issue right now is getting my body used to beans as a main source of protein. And like seeds and stuff like that, because I also have an autoimmune disorder. For any of you guys who have watched my weight loss updates about paleo eating. That was the diet that I was on previously, before I just said F it, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna eat whatever I want. Like, one of the things they tell you to stay away from as part of the anti-inflammatory, you know, whole thing, this whole situation, is beans. Because they give you gas, and I do absolutely retain gas. I retain gas from, what do you call them? Nightshades, onions, peppers, there's some, no, it's mostly onions and peppers, and there's some other things in there. Legumes definitely are part of the whole nightshade thing, where they cause gas in your body. And my gas, you know how normally you either get like heartburn, you belch, you fart, whatever. That's usually what happens when you have gas, or you get like indigestion, whatever. That stuff will literally sit in my back muscles and hurt so bad, like to where you press on me and I belch. Like, it's really awkward. Someone else tell me if you've ever experienced this kind of thing before, because you might have an autoimmune disorder. My autoimmune disorder is hypothyroidism. It's hypo, not hyper. And following the paleo diet, I did notice my inflammation went down. I lost a lot of weight. I also didn't have any gas, and it felt absolutely wonderful. So that does work for me. But if I switch to veganism, it is going to be a little bit of a dance trying to get around the idea of not using beans, or detoxing my body and then reacclimating it to not have that sort of effect when I consume beans. I've heard about that from Sweet Potato Soul. Gonna read more into it and see, you know, where I end up falling on the whole spectrum. Maybe I will just not incorporate dairy and remain on the paleo diet. I'm not exactly sure. We'll see down the line. Let me know if you guys want either updates, or if you want to see what I'm eating. You know, let me know if that's something that you want to see, because I feel like my channel is going to take a little bit of a turn. Currently I'm the high-end makeup snob. I am looking to get away from that, and it's not because I won't be able to afford it. This new job gonna be paying a real good job. I can afford whatever the hell I want. But I think what I'm looking to do with my channel is not necessarily lifestyle, but I want to incorporate my family, and I want to focus more on Black-owned businesses. And so that includes makeup, that includes apparel, that includes hair care, etc. And so I want to know if my JeahBaes will be interested in that, because just because a business is Black owned doesn't necessarily mean only Black people can purchase from it. So, you know, I realize that my whole audience isn't Black. If you guys would be interested in supporting Black businesses, if you would be interested in seeing like family vlogs and childcare stuff, you know, just let me know what you would like to see, because I'd love to become passionate about my channel again and start recording regularly. I just want to know what you guys want to see, because, you know, I make these videos for you guys. You know, obviously I want to be passionate about what I'm doing. I want to like what I'm doing, but I do create this content so people will watch. So definitely let me know what you would like to see. Meanwhile, update on the hair. Can we talk about this Frodo? Hey! I was moisturizing this morning, and I was using my wide tooth comb to get it in, and I said, look at her. Look at this girl. Come on. Come on, Vanessa Huxtable. Like, this is becoming a thing. Nina Simone, I'm here for it. I'm very, very happy about it. And I like the direction it's going. I'm really here for the undefined curls. I know that I can make my curls pop if I want. I think the versatility of my hair is something that intrigues me. I like to see the different forms that my hair will take. And I haven't had a trim up in a grip, y'all. Y'all can't even see where that part. Remember I used to have a part? Can't even see it no more. I think we are making a lot of progress with the growth. I feel like by next year, you know, provided that I stay on top of things and not let the postpartum shedding get the better of my edges, I think we're looking at a really good size fro. I'm gonna stop tapering it because I do want to be able to put my hair up in a ponytail. So I'm gonna stop tapering it, but I like the fact that the top is longer because I need the volume on top. That was really what I was after. Let me know how you guys feel about the hair. Side note, there is Quimette Biologics, which is a brand that I have talked about in the past, has a like little campaign going right now called Curl Boss, and they are in select Sephora stores, like ground stores right now. But for the Curl Boss campaign, which ends on July 12th, they are in almost every single Sephora. I think it just excludes the JCPenney Sephoras. But any other ground store Sephora, you can go in there and you get yourself some Quimette Biologics, because not everybody want to pay that shipping, and sometimes you ain't got $50, you know, like sometimes you don't, sometimes you can't make that $50 to get the free shipment, you know. Sometimes you just need something right away. Maybe you just ran out of your moisturizer and you need that heavy cream. Okay, so bring your booty into Sephora, look for the, you know, a black girl with some curls in an ad, and you will see among the black hair care there will be Quimette Biologics. Madam CJ Walker is also there. You guys can definitely check her out. I am highly interested in the Madam CJ Walker line, and I'm contemplating picking that up very soon. Deep conditioner, I just ran out of some, so I think I want to try her deep conditioner to start off. I still have shampoo and conditioner from Quimette, some moisturizer from them, maybe a curl definer. We'll check that out. A curl definer and a deep conditioner, and I'll let you know how I feel about the line. So the last blog post that I made was about Jackie Aina and Jeffree Star and that whole situation. Now, there were some things that were, oh, my husband. There were some things that were not quite okay. All right, bombarded with stickers. There were some things that happened, and I was in the thick of it, so I was able to screen cap before things were deleted. And so it's a really cute little dose of tea. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box if you guys want to read up on it, if you don't know what's going on by now. I mean, it's been a couple of, like, at least a week since it happened, so you should know what's going on. But if you late, it's cool, I got you. I will put a link in the description box of my blog post about it, and let me know your thoughts. Like, did you ever really support Jeffree Star? I don't own a single Jeffree Star item. I used to like check out his makeup because I'm into like drag makeup and stuff. I think it's, you know, I like watching it. I think it's cool. But I wasn't like this huge Jeffree Star fan in the first place. So then when I found out, you know, all this bullshit, and then when he attacked Makeup Shayla was actually the time where I dismissed him. I was like, oh, okay, well, sure, I gotta follow you, whatever. And I've always been, you know, I've been down with Jackie since before she hit 500,000. So, you know, obviously my loyalty lies in a specific place. Won't even pretend that the article isn't biased. Jackie's a friend to the blog, a cousin in my head. So yes, okay, the article is biased, but I don't even think that if it weren't, that it wouldn't be obvious that he's a jackhole. You know what I mean? But definitely let me know how you feel about that whole thing, and if you feel like, I mean, I think I had to get rid of Tati because she was over here like being lured in by some fool buying her a bag that she could afford her damn self, and just saying, you know, I know his heart, you guys, and I just, you know, I feel like this is just, I mean, she started it anyway, so I mean, how would you even react to that? I just, you know, I know his heart, and I think he's a good person, and all that stuff is in the past. And it's like, all right, sis, you just like that, you like that Louis. You like that Louis in the private jets. That's the thing. And I ain't mad at her. It was a cute purse. And this shit don't affect her anyway. So what did you expect? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first heard about her, back when she had like 100,000, I think that was about the time where I saw her, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool. She does a video every day, and the whole, like, the OMG and the WTF and like all that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, you know, let me check her out. And she's cool. Like, I felt like she's like that coworker who is neutral as heck, and you guys get Starbucks together. You know what I mean? Like, you're not really friends. Y'all just happen to work together and the circumstances allow you two to mingle. That's the kind of person she was for me. So I wasn't like personally betrayed. I low-key expected her to react that way. Anybody else feel delusional and want to say differently? Because honestly, I peeped it. I said, she is not going to be on your side. As soon as I saw the next day, like after the whole Jackie and J-Star thing happened, the very next day she uploaded that video and I said, it's probably some shit. I knew it. And sure enough, like I went back later that day to look at the comment section and I said, I knew it. No, seriously, I knew it. I think that we have to understand that our lived experience coupled with historical context plays a huge role in the way that the things that concern us are received by everybody else. I think that is as diplomatic as I can be. Okay, I went ahead, unsubscribed. I also unsubscribed from Jaclyn Hill. And it's not because of anything that she actually did. I just feel like she likes Switzerland on that shit. Know what I mean? She's like Switzerland. She wants her, you know, she don't, her name Bennett, she ain't in it. She gonna stay out of it. But he's still coming to your parties and he's still, like, you still associate with him. So, like, I'm just gonna distance myself. I don't dislike Jaclyn Hill. Very talented girl. Makes some sickening products. I still got my highlighters, girl. Like, it's cool. It's whatever. I don't have a problem with her the way that I do with Tati. And it's really because she mind her business. But she's also not, like, she's not distancing herself from him like she did with Gerard Cosmetics and like she did with Southern Style. She's not really doing that. And so I felt like, well, let me just distance myself then. What else? Oh, Natasha Denona gave me like a cute little cosign on my Instagram photos, you guys. I was like for real, like dumbfounded when I saw that. I was like, wow, I didn't even think she would see it. I really didn't. But she did, and then she liked it, but she also commented, which I appreciated. I was at, like, showing off the contour kit for deeper skin, and you know, she said my skin looked great. And I was like, well, thank you for making that contour kit. And that was that, but it just really made a sister feel real good to be acknowledged by one of the greats. I really like her products. I really do. I don't know what else happened. Oh, I finally got Shape Tape. I'm trying to remember everything. I finally got Shape Tape, you guys. I'm wearing, I think it's Deep. Yeah, I'm wearing Deep in the highlight areas. I like it. It blends out nicely. I think if you let it get a little tacky, it might even do a little more extra coverage. I don't really need a lot of coverage. I don't have bags under my eyes or anything. I just need a little bit of brightening. So, you know, it worked out for me. You know what I don't like? Here's the thing I don't really like about the shade range is that you have Deep, which is like the equivalent of Amande or Amande if anybody uses the NARS foundation concealers. It's like, that's just shy of my skin tone. Seriously. That's exactly how I feel about Deep. It's a very subtle highlight. I have to actually use the original Laura Mercier to actually brighten it up a little bit. Because it's very close to my skin tone, but the shade that's like one down from it is way too light. Like, it's even lighter than a caramel equivalent, again, from NARS, which is normally what I use. I use caramel. But like, it's like an awkward distance. There's like a huge jump, and I don't get it. I don't get that. You have like this, what is there, like 24 shades or something? I don't know. It's a decent range, and I just feel like, this is why I don't own a lot of Tarte. Generally, I do have a little bit of trouble with their deeper skin tones, with their complexion products, because of the undertones and because of like, I'm not buying 2 of these, y'all. This is this is expensive. I'm not gonna buy 2 and mix them when I can just find what I need somewhere else. Like with Urban Decay, I'm wearing the number 11 Naked Skin. It's perfect. It is my skin tone. It's perfect. I don't have to mix nothing. So I don't know. There that is. And it just is what it is. I'm not running a campaign for Tarte to make more more colors or anything. I don't really buy y'all stuff like that. But just in general, that's why I really don't buy a lot of stuff from them. I'm more interested in getting into Black-owned beauty brands anyway. I've heard about Mented. If anybody has heard of them, go ahead and hit me in the comment section. Let me know about that. They seem like something that I'm very excited to get into right now. They have this campaign I saw on Facebook about the perfect nude, and it's all brown girls. All brown girls. Perfect nudes for you, sis. Like, that's what that's about. And so I was really interested in that because who doesn't love a nude? Like when Louboutin with their expensive asses came out with those different color nude shoes. Was it Louboutin? I think it was. Came out with those nude shoes, and they're all different, you know, skin shades, because nude is not just beige. That nude, that ain't even a white girl's nude. Like, y'all, go ahead and let me know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whose skin tone is this? You can't just have one color and call it nude. Call it what, like, the whatever undertone it is. You know what I mean? Like, give it some shade range name. It's not just nude. My nude is a brown, right? That's me. That's me under there. I ain't even wearing a bra today, y'all. That's nude. So, what are we talking about here? But anyway, I like that that's starting to become a thing. And I think that that's all I have to say. Cravings. That was the other thing. Let's go back to this baby stuff. Cravings. Right now, at first it was all about the sweets. I was putting them away. All right. I gained a whole 5 pounds. But I actually lost 2 pounds recently because I've actually shifted my craving to meat. Now I'm all about the meats. I was about cheese for a second until my body reminded me that it didn't really care what the embryo wanted. It, like, what I'm not gonna do is eat anything that comes from a cow. Like, it's just not, it ain't with the shits, okay? But right now it's like meat. I'm really wanting meat. And so that's why I'm like, okay, well, obviously after I have a baby, then I can get into veganism, because right now all I want is a whole lot of cow. And I can't have all that cow, y'all. I had a meatball sub last night, and half of it came up. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not really that, I can't. It's so heavy. I'm having curry chicken today. It's quite delicious. And I'm probably gonna eat some gummy bears later. Why not? Let me know what your cravings were during your various trimesters. I think that's gonna do it, you guys. I'm really thirsty. I had some dry mouth this morning. I heard that's a pregnancy symptom. So I keep water by the bed. I don't know what else to talk about. Just fill me in on what's going on with you guys. That's what's been going on with me for this past like month and some change. Like I said, new direction with the channel. Let me know what you guys want to see. And I'm gonna do my best. Once I start working, once things start coming in, then I will start filming again. But for now, I'm just taking it easy, lemon squeezy. I haven't bought anything because I'm, you know, conserving the munchies until they're starting to come in a little more consistently. I will take you guys with me. I'm gonna get my hair braided, so I'll take you guys with me for that. Do you guys want like baby updates? Like pregnancy progress? If you do, let me know in the comments section, and I will try to get this content out there for you. It didn't take that long to do my face today. Do you like it? I like it. I think this is what I'm going to be doing for work, because it didn't even take 30 minutes. It was actually pretty quick. The thing that took the longest was me putting on the lashes. 3 minutes. I trimmed my brows. Like, let me know how you guys feel about that. I love this one. This one never steers me wrong. This one be giving me problems. Like, you see how it didn't, like, I ain't even got like a real arch happening. Whatever. I'm taking this off in like 5 minutes. So yeah, that's it, you guys. Shout out to Facebook. We're over 1,000 likes. We're almost to 1,500 right here on the tube, so be sure that you share the channel, let people know about me. Let's build the JeahBaes fam. I think we just hit like 950 on the IG. You know, we're growing. We're still growing. So thanks, you guys. All my social media links are in the description box. If you are not following me on any of these other platforms and you want to, just hit the good old description box. It's always there for you. My Poshmark area, please, you guys, if you have an iPhone 6, make me an offer. I'll give you all of them. Seriously, I'm selling my iPhone 6 cases. Make me an offer. I will throw them all in one bag and send them to you. Okay? Much love. Thank you so much for watching. If you are not yet a JeahBaes, click the subscribe button. It turns from red to gray and that makes you automatically a JeahBaes. If you guys are missing Solomon, let me know in the comment section that you are, because I'm trying to get him to do another Husband Does My Makeup. I feel like he could do better this time. Now that he knows what to do. So yeah, that's gonna do it. I'm getting out of here. All right, you guys, see you next time.